today to discuss a matter that is frankly getting out of hand. It's more than a matter, it's a problem. This is a problem that has expanded beyond the borders of individual American cities and into the international spotlight. It is a problem that is no longer a localized issue, but a national one that is spiraling out of control. This week, we watched in horror as Baltimore burned. We watched and discussed as lowlifes destroyed their own communities as local government helplessly stood by. We watched in anger that some could even think to justify this sort of behavior. I applaud President Obama for calling those responsible for the destruction who they really are, criminals and thugs. Mr. Speaker, everyone has the right to participate in peaceful demonstration. And I can respect those in Baltimore who exercise their constitutionally granted right. But when the actions of a few infringe on the rights of others, we have a problem. When the actions of a few violent protesters dominate the 24-hour news cycle, it takes away from the importance of the message, and it tears apart already fragile communities. When businesses are trashed, those responsible must be brought to justice. When a national chain pharmacy is set aflame, we ask if they will ever risk doing business in that community ever again. As a business owner, I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, it would take a whole lot of convincing to get me to invest my sweat, energy, and treasure in a city that has demonstrated the type of lawlessness we have seen in recent days, and that is a tragedy. It is a tragedy because these communities so desperately need structure, stability, support, and jobs. Mr. Speaker, it is a law enforcement that will help reassure businesses that they will be able to safely operate in these communities. It is law enforcement that will reduce the risk that is currently holding back job creators from setting up shop. Mr. Speaker, communities must have law and order to succeed and prosper. And I applaud those in law enforcement who have worked so hard to ensure that. In God we trust. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back.